Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bianca Quinol, a BSL 3 Social Studies student. Today, I'll be discussing the contingency models of leadership. Let's start. Contingency leadership theory. It is a class of behavioral theory that claims that there is no best way to organize a cooperation, to lead a company, or to make decisions. Instead, the optimal course of action is contingent or dependent upon the internal and external situations. Contingency theories of leadership focus on particular variables related to the environment. So this means that in this theory, no leadership style is best in all situations. The success depends upon a number of variables, including the leadership style, qualities of the followers, and aspects of the situation. The leader's ability to lead is contingent upon various situational factors, including first, the leader's preferred style, the capabilities and behaviors of followers, and also various other situational factors. This means that there is not one single ideal approach to leading because circumstances may vary. So, change the behavior according to the situation. There are six models of contingency leadership. These are Kurt Lewin's three styles model, Tannenbaum and Mead's leadership behavior continuum model, the Fiedler contingency model, path goal theory, Hershey and Blanchard situational leadership models, and Bowman and Deal's four-frame model. Kurt Lewin's three styles model. In 1939, psychologist Kurt Lewin and a team of researchers determined that there were three basic leadership styles. These are authoritarian or autocratic, participative or democratic, and delegative or laissez-faire. So first, let us define authoritarian or autocratic leadership. It is a leader who adopts the authoritarian style, dictates policy and procedure, and directs the work done by the group without looking for any meaningful input from them. So, under this leadership, the group led by an authoritarian would be expected to complete their task under close supervision. Second is participative or democratic leadership. In this leadership, group members feel engaged in the decision-making process when they have a participative leader. So, under this leadership, those leaders practicing the participative leadership style offer guidance to the group, ask further input in decision making, but retain final say. Participative leaders make their group feel like they're part of a team, which creates commitment within the group. Delegative or laissez-faire leadership. Leaders practicing the delegative leadership style are very hands-off. They offer little or no guidance to their group and leave decision-making up to the group. So a delegative leader will provide the necessary tools and resources to complete a project and will take responsibility for the group's decisions, actions, and but power is basically handed over to the group. Tannenbaum and Mead's leadership behavior continuum model. In this leadership, it demonstrates the relationship between the level of freedom that a manager chooses to give a team and the level of authority used by the manager. As the team's freedom is increased, so too should the manager's authority decrease. As with Kurt Lewin's three styles model, the Tannenbaum and Mead's continuum offers and advocates a flexible approach to the leadership, that the effective leader varies his or her behavior at will according to circumstances. The Fiedler Contingency Model. In this leadership, it states that the group effectiveness depends on an appropriate match between a leader's style and the demands of the situation. So, in other words, effective leadership is contingent in matching the leader's style to the right setting. Path goal theory. It states that a leader's behavior is contingent on the satisfaction, motivation, and performance of their employees. And other than that, the manager's job is viewed as guiding workers to choose the best path to reach both their goals as well as the corporation's goals. Hersey and Blancard situational leadership models. It suggests that no single leadership style is better than another. Instead of focusing on workplace factors, the model suggests leaders adjust their styles to those they lead and their abilities. Bowman and Deal's four-frame model. The four frames they proposed were structural, human resource, political, and symbolic. So first, let us define structural. This frame focuses on obvious how of change. It's mainly a task-oriented frame. So, structural concentrates on strategy, setting measurable goals, clarifying tasks, responsibilities, and reporting lines, agreeing metrics and deadlines, and creating systems and procedures. Human resource. The human resource or HR frame places more emphasis on people's needs. So HR primarily focuses on giving employees the power and opportunity to perform their jobs well, while at the same time addressing their needs for human contact, personal growth, and job satisfaction. Political. It addresses the problem of individuals and interest groups having sometimes conflicting, often hidden agendas, especially at a time when budgets are limited and organizations have to make difficult choices. Lastly is symbolic. It addresses people's needs for a sense of purpose and meaning in their work. So, symbolic focuses on inspiring people by making organizations' direction feel significant and distinctive. It includes creating a motivating vision and recognizing superb performance through company celebrations. That would be all. Thank you.